All right, so here we are. This woman was labeled a demoness who killed children and took advantage of men while they were sleeping. So she has even been used as a symbol of empowerment today. Can you believe that? So many feminist groups use Lilith as a symbol of power. So what does that tell you? It's so much trickery going on out here. Look at these groups. Now listen, I'm not here to down talk on nobody, but I know the root of fraternity. I know the root of certain things that they claim to have good meaning, but there's a dualistic meaning to everything. So even though it stands for something that's supposed to be empowering and good, the root of it all stems from evil. And so what we don't understand is that when we partake in these things, we are cursing ourselves. The same way we partake in the same things, the same sins of our mothers and our forefathers, we have cursed ourselves. Right now, today, you have an opportunity to break the cycle. You remember that church song? Break every chain, break every chain. You have to literally break the chain. And the reason I say that is because imagine a chain just linked together. If you lay it out and you spread it all the way out, you got a circuit, you got a chain, right? It's in a circle. You got a sphere. And so what happens with a circle? If you just travel a circle, you're just going round and round and round. So you're going to end up doing the same shit over and over and over again until you break that chain. And now you can lay that chain out straight, right? And now you got one end over here. And then you got another end over here. So which direction will you go? What I'm telling you is when you break that chain, you allow for change to come on in. When you got a repetitive cycle, nothing new can happen. Nothing new can come into your life until you break that chain and allow for something new to come in. Which means sometimes we got to disrupt our own flow in the middle of it. Right now it's time to, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We done did enough damage to ourselves and to the people around us. We've done enough damage to the intellectual property of our children. All this yelling and all this evilness and all this wickedness. It's time for change. It's time to give God an opportunity at changing your life and showing you a whole new, a better thing. A new way and a new day, baby. God is real, but you got to let him in. Like Kim said, he gave you a choice. He could have made it easy. He could have just made it that way. But he gave you a choice because he wanted to know it was real. See, if I let you choose, then I know the decision you make is really going to be the one all on your own. It's what you really wanted to do. And that's how I want it. I want love just the same way God wanted. I want you to love me by choice. I ain't finna force you to love me. And I ain't finna do nothing to enhance it or push the love along faster. I'm not finna give you little gifts and buy your love. If you love me, you're going to have to love me because it's real. If you love me, you're going to have to love me through my struggle. I need to know you're ready to feel something with me. That's love. You know what I mean? So here we go. Discussing the spirituality of ourselves. The spirituality of our sins. And take the time. Now we got to take the time to understand that each of our sins and our ungodly actions, they stem from somewhere. And they have roots that we are unaware of. Until we educate ourselves, the use of these symbols keep us in bondage and they keep us cursed. So many things transpired in the Bible. And whether it's fact or whether they're parables, right? It's still very, very real. It's very, very real. It's too much symbolism in that Bible. It's too many stories to have. First of all, you know, I just truly in my whole heart, I believe it is. I believe it's real. And there's no doubt in my mind. Because one thing I know the scriptures do, they enhance you. They enhance your character. They help you to be a better person. And see, anything that causes you to be the best version of yourself can't be nothing bad for you. It got to be good. There got to be something you got to partake in. Because it brings out the best you. Why wouldn't you want that? Right? So many things transpired in the scriptures that still have an effect on us today. Most sin is spiritual. In fact, every decision we make in life is spiritual. It is either influenced by the spirit of good or the spirit of evil. And many of us don't understand ourselves or what we do or why we do the things that we do when we do the things we do. In every situation and with every decision, in a spiritual impact, is a spiritual impact on us. There's something that has spiritually impacted us to make that decision. Or there are some core value sets. There's something you've been through. It's something you've been taught. It's something that from your past into your now that you have brought with you that is helping you to make the current decisions you're making or that you plan to make. It is always a spiritual impact. And sometimes it's direct. Sometimes the impact is direct. Right? And then other times, right? Sometimes it's passed down. Remember we were speaking of, what's up, Marcy? How you doing, babe? Love you. We were speaking of our mothers and our forefathers, the generational curses that have been passed down. We got an opportunity to change that, to break every chain. How you coming? How you coming this year? How you coming this season? Is you ready for a breakthrough? Is you ready for a new you? Or you gonna keep doing the same old thing you've been doing? All right? So unfortunately, if you are a wicked human being, then your seeds are too cursed. And see, this is the unfortunate part of it. Whatever we bear, whatever we are, think of it. Say you're an apple and you mate with an apple, then the seeds that you produce will too be what? Apple seeds. Marcy, you know the fruit don't fall far from the tree. Right? That's confirmation. Yeah, it is. I love you. Hey, real talk. So, what I'm saying is, unfortunately, if you're a wicked human being, then you are cursing your children. Do you understand that everything you do has an effect? That whatever you cause, there is an effect? That there might even be a ripple effect. It might not never stop. The curses and the wickedness that you do, the bearing of yourself, if you are a bad fruit and you mate with a bad fruit, then what do you bear? Bad seeds. You're a bad apple. All your kids gonna be bad apples. So generational curses, if you don't stop it, if you don't change your way of life, then those impacted by you directly or indirectly will always be affected. Yeah, a fucked up apple. There you go. This is the truth, y'all. We're not dealing in opinions on this show. We're dealing in facts. We're dealing in facts.